guide, but then I fell, condemned to eternally living in hell. I am bleeding internally and also externally. What did you do to me?
God, people texting me these fast nut stories, boy. They're depressing. And it's not because I wore condoms for so long, because I haven't worn them for 2 years, and I didn't change my time. You got to control that stroke, baby. Jesus Christ. But Mary knows. Alan, my high school boyfriend, who I was with for 7 years, didn't last more than 3 minutes one time. Well, that's high school, though, right? You're kind of still getting your mojo. The 7 years, I don't quite understand, but I guess it's... I mean, there's
some people have a hard time with high school and it takes them longer.
Not only that, some people marry their high school sweethearts.
Yeah, he was in high school for 7 years. What's wrong with that?
No, I think he was in high school for 3 minutes.
Oh.
They dated for 7 years.
Got it. Who was that song? I like that.
Oh, the Dream Eaters. That's my new favorite band. A couple of bartenders there in Brooklyn who make these
I like it.
wild songs. They were the ones that I've played F My Skull before.
Okay.
And what are some of their other ones? I Hope You're Rotting in Hell. Those are good. But they're all like very sweet sounding songs. Dream Eaters. Alan, after a 4-month drought, I pulled an NOC. Anybody know what NOC means?
I have no idea.
Nut on contact.
Oh.
Okay, so let's unpack. I thought it was
Thanks
like
for nutting.
the knock list in the Mission Impossible movies. Those were like undercover people's nut on contact. So unpack that.
That's what they were doing?
Yeah.
That's what Tom Cruise was trying to stop.
So he's jumping on Oprah's couch.
The knock list is in the open. The nut on contact list is in the open.
It's in the open. A 4-month drought. Okay, I was thinking 4-year drought.
These are all the people that nut on contact.
That's right. Stay away from them.
I don't want to be on that list.
Don't out them. Ving Rhames wasn't on it.
Nope.
He had the meats. Alan, after a 4-month drought, I pulled a nut on contact, and then I faked it for 2.5 minutes.
I don't understand how you can fake it.
How did you fake it? Wow. Well done. You need to teach a class on that.
That's making just thinking of trying to keep going makes me feel weird because it's so sensitive when you're
right. I mean, I faked it a couple of times in the condom years because you can do it then. You can't do it otherwise. But I faked it a couple of times.
Wait, you just spit in the condom?
Huh? Spit what?
You spit into the condom and be like, hey.
No. No.
See? There's a
No.
big load in there.
I wasn't showing and telling. You tie it up and you put it back in the package and you toss it. Alan, I once had a female friend who would badger me, almost harass me to sleep with her. So one night we were driving back from somewhere. I told her to pull over. And I might have lasted 2 minutes and she never bothered me again.
Yeah,
Be careful what you wish for. Somebody else pointing out if it takes longer than 30 seconds, you're doing something wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of guys married to their trad wives out there, I'm sure, who don't expect anything. You get your nut and move on, but that's not really...
I like it to take a little longer.
Well, of course.
But I'm also not in the camp of people who are like,
oh, you don't need
we
to be...
bang for an hour.
Yeah, no.
Not that either. Nobody's enjoying that.
I like 15 to 25 minutes.
So there's a 10-minute wiggle room.
Yeah.
Because even that's a long time.
Because I would say 25 minutes is a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, Jen.
Hi, Alan. Can you hear me okay?
I sure can.
Okay. Fantastic. First, I'm going to say hello to Mary. I love you so much.
Hi, love you too.
Okay. Now, I got to get to Bill, okay?
Uh-oh.
Bill, you said fart your farts. Is that what we're doing? Is that where we are now?
I've been saying that for years.
Okay. So I just started a new job at a very prominent university here downtown, and I
Wait, near
woke
downtown
up,
Cleveland?
Put on a beautiful. I can't. No.
Wait a second, Jen. You're all of a sudden you're squirrely. We're trying to get we're trying to
Okay, fine.
paint a picture here.
Fine, Alan. I'll tell you. Ohio University, but a downtown office. And I wore this beautiful all white suit today. And following Bill's advice, I did a fart your farts in my car on the way to work. And
there's no problem.
Yeah, and there was no problem at all. End of story, end call. Good day, ma'am.
You know what's so annoying about this is now someone's going to be like, oh, all you guys over talk about the poop. She's calling to tell us the story. Did you poop your pants? Is that what happened?
well, okay, so kind of I pooped my pants. So I walked in. So here's what's crazy. So I walked in and I said, good morning, blah, blah, blah. And then one of my coworkers immediately saw the back of my pants. Covered me.
Jen, was this like was it like a pantsuit? Was it a romper type situation? Was it a blouse and skirt? What was the...
Jen, do you live in a Farley Brothers movie?
No, it was a beautiful pantsuit.
Yeah.
So, like, I was done. I was ready.
It's fart your farts, not poop your poops, by the way.
First of all, it takes quite a bit of balls to call a pantsuit beautiful from the jump. But okay, well, I'll allow it.
Well,
Given the
you
trauma
better
you've
allow it,
endured
because
today,
I'm telling you, I looked amazing.
Yeah, I believe it.
I believe it.
Pre-fart, you looked amazing.
But I have to tell you, so this coworker, like, this is my second day of work. She comes in, she puts her own hoodie around my waist and says, lady, we got to clean you up. And I was like, oh my God. And all I kept thinking was, Bill, fart your farts. And I'm never going to do it again. Bill, you're on my list.
All right, just don't be in my car. I'll be on your list. Just don't be pooping in my muscle car.
Yeah. Especially with such a weak pelvic floor. You got to be careful there. You got to fart your farts, but good grief. How many children have you had, Jen?
Only two.
All right, well, that's enough to blow it out.
Did you have a backdoor visitor this weekend or something? Like, why? What's going on there? You don't got a good clench?
Well, you know what? I'm going to have to ask my husband. Maybe like something while I was sleeping and I didn't know. I don't know.
I'm going to have to ask him. I have a feeling you'd know, Jen, if...
But yes, all I could think of is as I was driving home. So I had to drive home, clean myself up. Mother of God. Oh, this is so gross. Second day of work, and all I can think of was Bill going, fart your farts. Never, hey, audience, don't trust your farts.
I never said.
I think
you
that's
trust
sweet.
Every fart.
The first thing she thought of was you. That's so nice.
If you're an adult and know how to fart without pooping your pants, fart your farts. But if you're like Jen, who just is like, oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. You know what?
Don't bring this on to me. This is between
late, Bill.
Jen.
Too late, Bill.
Jen, listen for a second. This is between you and your butthole, and I am not responsible for either of those two entities.
Now, Jen, was your friend who coworker tried to help you out? Was she the only one? Did she catch it right away so that like you're not now that lady in the office?
Yeah, well, she did catch it right away, but I thought I would just own it and say I made my mark, quote unquote, in the office, like, because they're gonna do their thing. Because I had to drive home with her hoodie wrapped around my waist in my car, and so now I owe her a new hoodie. I'm never giving her that hoodie back.
Wash it and give it back.
Ew,
and you said you go to you teach at OPU University?
No. Oh God.
Home of the Bob Splats.
At least Jen has a good sense of humor about it. At least she hopefully hasn't ruined your life.
Oh, listen, as soon as I left to go home, I called my husband crying, and he said, "This is funny. Just own it." So I called everyone that I care
easier
about,
said than
and
done.
I'm
I got to
calling
tell you.
guys now.
Yeah, easier said than done. I know he was probably trying to put you at ease, but boy, I have done that before, and there was no one around. I did it in
You pooped your pants?
Yeah. Yeah, it was when I was on the air in Chicago, and I had quite a bit to drink, and I had to have the guy pull over. And I
Oh, my
pooped
goodness.
in a darkened Dick's Sporting Goods parking lot, and I was on my way. I was on my way to I had an appearance, and then I was set to meet Gwen, who I had only had one previous date with her. So I was on my way to my second date with Gwen.
Oh,
and
my gosh.
so I got all the way home, and fortunately the bar was in my neighborhood, and I ran home, threw away my jeans, and kind of took a quick waist down horse bath, and got back to business.
Oh.
But it's not fun, and to do it in the office or adjacent to coworkers, that I hope you get that friend of yours or that coworker an edible arrangement or something for assisting.
I told her I am buying her a whole new hoodie. I'm going to get her a gift card, everything.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
totally. Oh.
Okay, well, I was going to
I
say it
just
could have been
wanted to
worse,
share.
but I don't know how it could have been, Jen. So I'm glad that you're able to find some humor in it.
Yeah. Yes. I'm just telling Bill, don't fart your farts. Trust your farts in a way, because apparently I didn't do it right. I don't know. Bill,
you just went too hard.
come on.
And not everyone, though.
better.
Not everyone,
Do
though,
better.
Jen. Not everyone is in touch with the finely tuned machine that is their body, like Bill Squire.
And also, Jen, you wore a white pantsuit. You got to understand that when you're wearing a white pantsuit, there's different rules. If you're wearing a white pantsuit, you don't fart your farts. You don't eat pizza. You don't eat
anything.
Yeah, you don't eat anything. You don't do anything. You don't wear white pants.
Well, okay, so that's a lesson learned for me.
Mhm.
But yeah, dude.
If only this had been after Labor Day, it wouldn't have been an issue.
Right.
All right, Jen.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye,
It's
Jen.
good to be Bill Squire. It always feels right when he's in the spotlight.
I'll tell you what, she's out there and she's working at OU and walks in. Thank goodness her coworker saw her. Man.
And I imagine if you're trying to teach, I imagine the students aren't back quite yet, but if they had seen that, should never live that down.
Did she say, though, that she was a professor? I got the impression that maybe she's just kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
working.
She said
working
she just worked there.
yeah, in
that's
an
right. Yeah,
administrative capacity,
Good
right?
point,
Like
good point. Yeah.
she walks in there and
Yeah.
a white pantsuit.
A white pantsuit. That's a bold choice.
Gotta get it in before Labor Day.
Whether or not you're farting your farts or not, white pantsuit is just bold
You have to hope everything goes right all day long.
all day long.
I forget bodily functions. A car splashes you as you're walking to go get lunch or something. You know?
A little drip of coffee
Yes.
can ruin your day in a
Yes.
white pantsuit.
I'm sitting here wearing my white Deftones t-shirt today, and I've been freaking out all day, and I got a hoodie on. I'm worried anything's going to get on my shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had on a white shirt today and I changed because I was like, I do not trust. I brought watermelon with my lunch.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah,
there's
you can't
no
do that.
chance I'm not going to spill something on this shirt before my show tonight.
Right.
There's no chance.
Alan, my boyfriend, and I were in Presque Isle on Saturday, and my stomach started to hurt. So I sat down, and 5 seconds later, I let out a little fart, hoping to relieve some of the pressure, and I pooped myself. I had to go commando the rest of the day as we walked all around downtown Erie with my underwear rolled up in a ball in the trunk of my boyfriend's car.
No,
That's
you
what
throw
you
those
call
out. You don't
Yeah,
save those.
yeah, you throw
true
those
love.
out.
Yeah, why
And
would you
also-
put those in the trunk? You throw them in the nearest street side receptacle.
And if you're walking around in Erie, you can have a load of poo in your pants and you're going to fit right in.
Bill doesn't like Erie.
I like Erie, Pennsylvania.
I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just saying some of the people there got poop in their pants.
Yeah, well, walk right out here in front of our building.
Nobody poops their pants in New York.
Nobody.
I don't have to
Nope.
worry about
They
that.
shake it out their pant leg and
From
right
what I
into the
can
street.
tell, they do it predominantly in the stairwell of our parking garage.
Yeah.
Not in their pants.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. Thank you, Jen, for that anecdote. Hope you have a better day tomorrow. Wear darker colors.
Get a brown pantsuit.
There you go. It's slimming. All right. You want to get the last word in? Shoot me a text 35192, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.